Hi, my name's Davies. I'm a lead lighter at Digital Pictures, Iloura. I've been involved in features such as Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, and more recently, Seth MacFarlane's directorial debut of Ted. Vero is an integral part of our pipeline. It's used on every shot that comes off our render farm. I think one of the things that attracts us to V-Ray so much is that it is such an artist-friendly tool. Anyone from asset build stage through to being a lighting TD can pretty much have a hands-on approach to building shaders or building lighting for a scene, and I think that flexibility has helped us to harness it as part of our core pipeline. The image-based lighting solutions within V-Ray make it perfect for the kind of work that we're doing, given that it's predominantly creature work and hard surface modeling most of the time, integrating whether it's digital set extensions, buildings, vehicles. We quite often find ourselves where we've got quite good on-set HDRI capture and Cervetta capture, which we can then plug into the V-Ray dome light system, and quite often we're 80% there. One of the things that we like to do on production is get shots 80% there in half the time. V-Ray enables us to do that, and obviously with the use of its fantastic G-buffer, gives us the ability to use those elements later on to take it that extra 20%. On Don't Be Afraid of Dark, the V-Ray SSS2 shader played a very big part. I think without the speed and efficiency at which V-Ray handled that skin shader, we would have been in a lot of trouble. One of the more recent projects we worked on, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, was an interesting one because it involved approximately 400 shots with a flaming skull. And even though there wasn't a large lighting requirement on that, there was still a strong emphasis on being able to read that skull underneath the flame and have it nicely integrated with the plate. We would basically start by using a dome light with whatever HDR capture we had for the environment. We would then either remove any of the direct lights that we wanted to have individual control over, and then basically by setting up separate light select elements, we could bring that into the compositing platform and balance out each element individually until we were happy with the result. Ghost Rider was also a stereo show, so the V-Ray stereoscopic helper played a great role in assisting that process. With full CG shots, we were able to use the frame buffer to quickly visualize the results and check that we were happy with the amount of depth that was being set very quickly. we found ourselves going from Ghost Rider to TED and thinking about migrating our lighting pipeline from 3ds Max to Maya. Given that V-Ray existed within both packages, it seemed like the natural choice to kind of embrace V-Ray again and take that along for the ride. And it's been smooth sailing. It's been really easy to pick up, and all of our artists have embraced it. All the tools are similar. Everything's in a similar, designed in a similar fashion. Even when you go into the render dialog, everything's where it should be in its kind of logical place, which has really made it a lot easier to migrate over.